Hello, Funkmans. Welcome to my broadcast house. We're going to continue the story of the Summoner performing for Prin. Let's do this. Greetings, Kinnico. It would seem that Prin would speak with us about the second challenge. Congratulations, mistress. You are sufficiently prepared to undertake the next challenge. Excuse me, Prin, but how can you tell? By analyzing the patterns of Mistress Ethereal emergencies, I can gauge the strength and precision of her recently cast incantations. Of course, Mistress must attempt the challenge itself before I can provide an evaluation to the proper degree of accuracy. This will be a test of skill. To administer this trial under the prescribed conditions, however, I must request the assistance of several more summoners to play the role of antagonists. Several more summoners in this day and age, that will be no easy feat to arrange. Come now, Astra, the solution is right under your nose. Kimiko, your deeds have caught the attention of the highest echelons of the immortals. After learning what you're capable of, you've begun to initiate to take our very own summoners into battle against the primals. A number of soldiers under my command have already begun intensive training. A hand-picked veterans survivors of our expeditions against Ifrit, and they've been issued with soul crystals we claimed from the Arceans. Yeah, the evil guys. I, the captain, Wolf, has been howling in my ear for days, begging to enlist your aid as some kind of drill instructor for the ethereal gifted. But now you're in need of summoners for this trial of yours, yes? I am prepared to offer my regiment full cooperation. All I ask in return is a few morals of advice for the acolytes. It seems we have a fair trade, and my enchantments do not restrict me from instructing neophyte summoners in the fundamentals of the art. Very well. I suppose such arrangements could prove convenient for us all. I knew you'd come around. Meet me at Camp Blue Fog, and I'll assemble the troops for inspection. Time to beat up some people. Okay. Let's go beat up some people. Excuse me. Looks like we're all here. Let's get on with the briefing, shall we? As you command, this second challenge will evaluate the elegance of your techniques as opposed to the magnitude of your miasma. First, I shall infuse the Iggy of your opponents with secondary enchantments and when you are to engage the entities in combat. Prin explained to me that the enchantment stored the ether expanded during the battle and allows for an in-depth analysis of your flare for death flare, as it were. In any case, I expect you'll pass with flying colors. Right? I suppose you should know who you're up against, designation and rank. Summoner Caprice, Private First Class. We're grateful for Odds you can teach us, miss. Summoner Desiree Sargent. I'm new to spellcasting, but I've seen my share of combat, miss. Caprice and I are to fight you as a pair? Summoner Jajar Soma, Lieutenant. You've more of a few admirers in the barracks, Kimiko, and miss, but that don't mean we'll go easy on ye. Enough chatter. Quick march to the training ground. Give the word, Caprice and Desiree, when you're ready to battle their Iggy, Kimiko. After that, we'll be facing off against the Lieutenant's beast. You won't be attacking my troops directly, so give it your all you've got. Okay. Sweet. You gonna get it. You gonna get it hard. You gonna get it so hard. You gonna wish you even got it so hard. Let's see. Oh, around here. Let's do this. Prepare yourself, Miss. Densei and I will now summon our servants to battle. Aye, a pair of Ifrit easy for you. Devastation! Finish up on that then. We so handle a candle to the infernals I can summon. Right? Oh, well. What the f- Hey. Hey, it's fine. I wish I'd been able to join in the battle with my own self. Not that the outcome would have been any different, mind. I just put up enough of a fight for you. Anyway, shall we hear what the book has to say? I have ruminated upon the swirls and echoes of your battle, and the picture is clear. Your technique is, without a doubt, a thing of exquisite beauty. Consider the second challenge conquered. Well, that's good news. It's hardly surprising, after all. You did sweep through those econs like a storm through a field of dandelions. Methinks you've opened my eyes. I see I've some work to do. I've truly glad to know you've been of service now. We really must be returning to Gardania. Thank you, miss. This was truly an enriching experience. I pray train with us again in the future. No. Goodness, that's too sweet. Didn't do enough Death Flare. I'm still relearning my combinations since I've been away for way too long. What is I to do? Congratulations, Kimiko, with your impressive demonstration of power and skill. You have already conquered 2 of the Prin's 3 challenges. Area you come to the final trial. However, Prin, you would further your education on Elegant Summoner. First, I would ask what you know of the rise and fall of summoning in the Elegant Empire. I was made to cover rather a lot of history, you understand. From our research, we have learned that summoners have initially looted us heroes for their success against the primals. When certain of these mages begun to abuse the art powers for personal gain, however, the aberration of the populace swifted towards it an oppressive hatred. Correct. We speak now of the latter half of the third astral era. My creator's Master Siri was one of those who expanded his energies on the destruction of primals, even as he fled from relentless persecutions alongside his disciples. He triumphed over Balius and many other lesser entities. Belus. That was the name of the elder primal from whom Tistrian once drew power. Necessary must have been mighty indeed to defeat such a foe. Yet he still knew fear. The thought that the grand disciples of summoning that would fade into oblivion was more than Master Siri could bear, and so he sought to preserve its legacy and provide for his successors. My creator was well versed in equivocal mystery and held a particular interest in the technology information. Broadly speaking, he researched methods to produce arcane geometrics without glamours and experimented with Nicaine Igis. He eventually abandoned both of these technologies, deeming them unsuitable for the instructions of future generations. Hoping to provide guidance to those summoners yet unborn, he indeed begun writing and enchanting art, a work that would survive down the ages. He made me such an accomplished personage. Why then have I seen but scant mentions of his name in Algan histories? As you have said yourself, it was an age when the adulations of summoners experienced an extreme reversal. It is likely that Master Siri's achievements were struck from the records, even as his loyal pupils were struck down in the streets. I was set in a storeroom, abandoned in my slumber like some common testy on trade agreements in the southern province, and thus I can tell you not of what befell my creator in his later years. I expect a dry recite on the history of summoning, but you'll share with us your personal narrative. 'Twas clear you hold a great deal of respect for Master Siri. Sorry. I am a familiar. I simply relay information on as I was expelled. This literature is now over. Lecture is now over. As you whisper. Well, Kimiko, Twidstim class is dismissed for the moment. I suggest you recuperate from this day's trial and look toward preparing yourself for the final challenge. Okay. With that chapter complete, thank you for watching my broadcast test video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace and stay funky.